Welcome back to the page. It's your boy Steve. I just want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for your listening ear. Thank you for putting your thinking caps on. We got to use them. All right. Before we get started, I just want you to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a positive comment after this video is over. I just want to say thank you for your time. And my intention and my long-term goal with this channel is to help people with ADD and ADHD be successful no matter what, to make things happen. No excuses, no bull. Let's get it done. All right. We can be successful just like anybody else and with a lot more intention and purpose. All right, let's go. Today's topic for today is simply this: become an effective communicator. You know, I was listening to a gentleman say that when you build your communication skills, you enhance yourself and you make yourself more viable, even to get yourself in a position of leadership. And also, when you are a great communicator, you can learn to develop other skills, like being assertive. You can transform yourself from being passive to active. And what I want for all my listeners and for all people with ADD, ADHD, whatever your issue is, I want you to develop the skill of being an effective communicator, verbally and non-verbally. Verbally with our words and non-verbally with our body language, our gestures, our tone, our everything. I want us to effectively communicate. And most people, when they think of communicate, they think just speaking. But communication is a lot of things. It's a lot of things we do consciously and unconsciously. The things you say and the things you don't say with your words. The things you say with your body and the things you don't say with your body. First step, I want you to think about what you want to say and think about how you want to say it. And I want you to think before you say things, but also not be afraid to say things. All right. Next step is I want you to just start saying what you think you want to say. Start saying. I mean, a lot of people think people who could talk to themselves are crazy. But even if you answer yourself, honestly, to each his own. For some people, it's a coping mechanism. For others, it looks like a diagnosis for a medical situation. But you know what? Life is different for each person. But the ability to be able to communicate will promote you as you develop yourself in this area. All right? Also, I want you to stop caring about what other people think about you. Stop thinking about what other people think you're saying, want you to say, or you feel you want to say. I want you to stop caring so much about who's going to criticize you and just focus on the simple ability to communicate. By me helping my listeners with this video, I'm helping myself. Because years ago, I was told I need to learn and develop the skill of communication. Communication affects us in all areas, not just in work, but also helps you in business. It helps you in love. It helps you in life. It helps you in marriage. It helps you in everything. Communication is a skill. Even I'm learning how to develop them and master this art. It's a skill. When a person is a great communicator, you also can segue yourself into being a great leader as well. Even if you want to promote yourself in business or in life or in marriage or family, communication is a great thing. And one thing that helps you is being able to communicate regardless of what people are going to critique you on. Oh, he didn't say it like I wanted him to say. He didn't say it like he should say it. And you know, even I have to check myself on that, to not be, one, a critic of myself as I communicate, or feel subject or feel like caring about what critics say. The thing you should focus on when you're working on becoming an effective communicator is practicing. You're practicing getting your point across. That's simply what communication is. Getting your point across and listening for other people's points across. Because a lot of people think communication is all about just speaking. No, it's listening too. Listening is an art form. And it's a component that's very important in communication. If you can communicate, you will learn how to speak and you'll learn how to listen. And you'll learn how to pay attention to detail. And you'll learn how to govern yourself in social settings. And you'll get better at it. No one gets great at this one thing overnight. It takes time. Even great speakers in the world who are known and their highlight reels and their speeches are played over and over again, they had their shortcomings. Some people had stuttering. Some people were scared and nervous wrecks when it came to speaking in front of people, let alone one person as opposed to thousands of people. All right. Next thing is I want you to do what you want to say. Put that out there. Because the quicker you get what you want to say out, the quicker you'll start to develop confidence in speaking your mind. And it can be a scary thing. The number one fear, quite a few of the number of fears in the world is public speaking, as well as speaking to people who you don't know, fear of the unknown, fear of death, all that stuff. But public speaking hurts a lot of people more than anything. But as you develop this art, and I'm going to work on this because this is something I can work on too. As I work on it with my listeners, I'm going to work on it with me too. In business, in life, in love, and we're all growing progress. We're all works in progress. And everything you want to say it. You're going to have several different types of people respond to you. People who want to listen to it, people who want to criticize it, and people who respect it for you saying what others won't say. All right? I want you to stop caring what other people think. Stop caring what other people think about how you feel, because you're smothering your own ability to foster a great use of communication. Communication can take you far if you know how to get things done. A journalist, for example, cannot get far in their craft if they don't write, if they don't research, if they don't study, if they don't interview, if they don't talk to people, if they don't open up their mouth and express why they want to talk to a person. Whether you're trying to advance your network or advance your business position or advance your love position, whatever it is, communication is a very important thing. And the only way to do it is by doing it over and over and over again. The results come, but don't get hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. It's all a process. It's amazing how some of the greatest speakers in the world were terrified to speak to people in public, and still probably are in some ways. But eventually, over time, you develop Teflon confidence to being able to speak in front of people. Next thing I want you to do is say exactly what you want to say. Verbally, with your words, and then non-verbally, with your body language, with your posture, with your movements of your hands, movements of your language, your posture, your arrangement, whatever. Say exactly what you want to say. And the next thing I want you to do is practice not caring what other people think. Be fearless in communicating. And this is something, hey, even I'm going to work on it. There are things that we smother our attainment of getting something because we're not great speakers. And it's okay to be afraid, acknowledge the fear, and put it aside and do it anyway. Next thing I want you to do is let people critique you. Let people hate you. It's okay. It's a part of the process. As long as you run your race and you focus on, I'm learning how to talk. I'm learning how to communicate. I'm learning how to ask for what I want. And then the last thing I want you to do is I want you to stand out from the crowd of people who don't ask for what they want. Because most people in the world ask for what they want as long as it's the crowd getting the same thing. But when you as an individual step out from the crowd, when you stand out from the crowd and you ask specifically what you want, that's how you get further than the crowd. Because most people are following the crowd. Their communication is limited because they, one, don't practice the art, And number two, they don't ask exactly for what they want. They ask for what everybody else is asking for. But if you ask for what you want, you'll get what you want over time. It won't happen overnight, but you're going to get better at it. And I'm going to definitely meditate on this myself, because as I say this to you, again, I'm helping myself. We're all work in progress. Work on this skill. And I just want to leave you with this thought. I remember I was watching a movie about several different people in this movie. I forgot what the name of the movie was, but there was a scene where a person asked another person how to get what you want in this world. And this other person said to him, learn what you want to ask for and learn how to ask for it. Again, if this video was helpful in any way, I want you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a positive comment how you're going to improve your communication skills, and also you can even list what bothers you about public speaking, because public speaking is a part of everyday life. And you know, we as human beings, we all have fears. It's okay to have fears. The greatest successful people in the world have fears, and sometimes they don't acknowledge that they have public speaking issues. But we're gonna work on this together. All right? Hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a positive comment, and we'll be back for more content later. You have a great day. Appreciate your time. Peace.